Let's have a look at Saturday papers for you, some of the front pages. Many carrying the news of a change to those travel rules in England. Times says the demand for foreign holidays is set to reach its highest levels this weekend since the start of the pandemic.
The Daily Express claims that food and drink supplies could be heavily disrupted by a shortage of carbon dioxide. The paper says the delivery of meat, beer and fizzy drinks might be affected within days.
Let's have a look at The Independent. Leading on climate change, it reports that current pledges to cut greenhouse gas emissions are falling far short of the target.
And the Western Mail newspaper in Wales covers the story that COVID passes will be needed to get into nightclubs in the country from next month.
Some of the inside pages for you. So this is a story about food. The picture is, to be honest, the cameras aren't going to see much here. It's mainly script, but I'll hold it up anyway. So the story is that some traditional British dishes, including toad in the hole and spotted dick, may disappear from menus. The reason being, I'm going to put this down now, that 2/5 of millennials have never even heard of them. So this is looking at 2,000 adults in the UK ahead of the British Food Fortnight, found that many 24 to 35-year-olds had not only never tried the deals, but they also thought they just didn't exist. So they were in denial about their existence. 2 in 5 surveyed said they didn't know what bangers and mash is. Most, 46%, nearly half, said they thought spotted dick was a made-up dish. Toad in the hole is, of course... So worryingly, 16%, go with me with the figures here, 16% believe that toad in the hole is actually cooked with toad and potatoes.
Yes, it is. And we find a toad and then we put it in the hole somewhere, and then cook around it. Somewhere
in here. Oh, yeah, here we are. 22% of millennials have never tried a Scotch egg.
Well, that would be an affront to you, wouldn't it?
18% of them think also that a Scotch egg is not a real thing.
You haven't lived if you haven't had a Scotch egg.
It's kind of weird.
I'll stick with the food theme. A couple of things for you. Just like beetroot. Do you like beetroot?
Yeah, I
love beetroot. Here's a beetroot. Look at your face.
It's like something from Alien. That's what it looks like, isn't it?
Is it? I think it... Well, that's no way to talk about the grower. That's Joe Atherton. But what he's holding is a beetroot there, Charlie. And his huge beetroot weighs 37 pounds. That's 16.8 kilos. It achieved first place in the giant vegetable competition on the first day of the Harrogate Autumn Flower Show, which is held near Ripon in
What percentage of people do you think don't think beetroot exists? There is the evidence. Look at it.
It exists.
That's
beetroot
real.
exists, and it's lovely. Roasted beetroot, that's my thing.
Glorious.
Charlie,
Pickled.
I often admire how smart you look on the sofa. This is a story.
Awkward, wasn't it?
It's a story for you because I know how much care you take over your ties and your appearance. So in case you're fancying going shopping soon, we're talking about, shortages all around. We were talking about carbon dioxide in some of the newspapers there, concerns about that being a shortage. Of course, Christmas toys. Charlie, just be careful. If you see a good tie, don't walk by it. Buy it. I'll tell you why.
There's a shortage.
There's a shortage of ties, and we know how important ties are if you want to look smart with a suit. And because demand for ties dropped a lot during the pandemic, for obvious reasons, because no one was going into the office, but people are going back, and there's social occasions like weddings and christenings, that are happening again.
So they didn't order them in?
Well, global delivery problems. We've spoken a lot about that. But there's been a run on them, and various retailers are saying that. So stock levels are varying across stores. There's one retailer. We do have a range of ties, this retailer says. You can purchase from online if the local branch is sold out. But I think it's difficult to buy a tie online, isn't it? You never quite know if it's going to be right.
Yeah. So, and more people going back into the office now, so it may be an issue.
Hold on tight to your ties, eh?